Hello guys, today I'm making a slightly different video than usual since I want to talk briefly about how it feels to compete on the global leaderboards in Where Winds Meet after grinding for top Speedkill rankings in solo trials on Abyss difficulty and top 400 for 5 and 10 man content. I am currently rank 1 overall in Tianjin and I've been trying to get good rankings in some other fights as well, on top of trying to get into the top 400 for the special badges in 5 and 10 man content. So I just want to give my perspective as someone actively grinding for these rankings about what it's like to compete in a scenario where most of players have already been playing for over a year. As most of you already know, Where Winds Meet originally released in China about a year before it launched globally, and that difference in release timing matters a lot in a competitive game, especially one built around speed kills and leaderboards. So we are in a situation where some players have had an entire year to optimize bosses, test routing, and refine team coordination long before the rest of us even touch the game. A good example of this is the Maiden Speedkill leaderboard. I'm currently sitting at rank 4, even though I'm not sure if current rank 1 is legit, because this guy doesn't have any other good run in any other fight, which is also another issue. Like, people exploit the path leaderboards, especially because they give badges. They get banned quite often, but I'm not sure about how consistent they are at banning people. And rank 1 is about 5 seconds faster than me, and at this level 5 seconds isn't just like a cleaner execution. It usually means there's a completely different strategy involved that I haven't discovered yet, and it's common for Chinese players to never share their strategy to avoid being copied, which makes it for them very easy to just grab every rank 1 since they have had so much time in the past to improve their strategies, while us are left with such a steep curve to overcome. You can also see a similar pattern in the 5-man and 10-man raid speed kill leaderboards. If you take a look through the top 400, it's almost always the same core group of players appearing over and over and over again. Often it's 9 of the same people with one extra player, which is somebody else that is paying them to be into the top 400. And these Chinese players are basically exploiting this system because you only need one person new in the team to get another score in the rankings. So it's basically only one team in the entire top 400, which is kind of sad in my opinion, because they're taking the spot of other potential players. And I'm not saying this to accuse anyone of wrongdoing, it's just how highly organized veteran groups naturally dominate competitive environments, and in these scenarios where they already have so much experience, there's not much room for us to get into it. With that being said, I think it's also like a very good opportunity for us to learn much quicker and faster, because for me personally, I've learned most of my knowledge comes from another Chinese player, which I took inspiration from. So trying to blame them or anything, I just think that it's a bit unfortunate that this game functions in such a way where knowledge is king, and it's really hard to compete against players that already have a lot of experience, and quite often they're not willing to share their knowledge. I mean, not everybody, of course. There's a couple of Chinese YouTubers that make very good guides and videos, but when it comes to trials speed killing, it's very difficult to obtain information. So yeah, anyway, enough talking. I will leave you with my recent Wolf Maiden run on Strategic Sword, which I'm actually very proud of because the strategy is insanely hard to pull off, and I managed to do it perfectly. All the hits taken and everything you see is the way it's planned to be, like nothing is random. And I'm also pretty sure it's the current fastest recorded run anywhere on YouTube. Setting up the combo for the Strategic Sword build against her is such a struggle, so I hope you enjoy and have a good one. Bye.